Hello everyone, good afternoon, happy Sunday. Martin, how are you doing, buddy? Okay, hope you're well. So I have gone live. This was sort of unplanned. I need to remember the cameras up there. But there's a few little things I want to remind you of and talk about. And also, if you have any questions, please do pop them. Please do put them in the comments section for me. Hello, sir. You're right. Happy Sunday. It is. So, of course, the exciting news, which we did tell you about last week, is in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I can't believe it's 3 weeks already. 3 weeks today, we will be live from the Ancient Ramming. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. Magic. On the 11th of April from 8 p.m., 10 p.m. and midnight, of course. So please do join in with us. We're going to have an amazing evening. I do have some really something special to tell you as well regarding this. Well, yeah, we're going to have an amazing evening. We've got plenty of experiments planned for over the course of the live feeds. And, of course, we'll be joined by Denise as well over stream. So she'll be with us and while we do the walk around and things. So remember, 3 weeks, everybody, 11th of April, we will be live from the Ancient Ramming. So please do come along and join us on that one. Good, Martin. Yeah, I'm on the webcam, sir. The one is so much better, like full HD. See every wrinkle I've got. Martin, while you're on, actually, we need to sort something out with yourself. Obviously, to be able to do the investigation and come to bring Paranormal Living to the hotel and be able to see what's going on. Because I do know, as many people know, we've had some interesting experiences, didn't we, last year? I'll tell you one quick experience. So Martin owns a hotel here in Blackpool, and he's had some weird things go on. And we was all there for an after show party one night after watching one of my friends sing, and phone's not on silent. And we're all sat there, so we just sat around the table, and then all of a sudden I saw a shadow walk past the bar. Didn't think anything of it, so I just sort of ignored it. I thought, oh, it's probably just something nothing. Then all of a sudden behind the bar we hear either like a can crunch or something fall off the bar. It was the weirdest thing ever, and it literally just everyone stopped in the tracks. And what's funny is one of my good friends, Graham, who I was there with, every time we've been in a hotel, he always stares at me like, you've got something, you're picking up something. So Martin, we need to sort that out so we can go live from the hotel, and we'll see what's happening at the hotel. So another little thing to remind you of, everybody, there in the comments below, obviously Facebook Paranormal Living, Twitter Paranormal Live 20, YouTube Paranormal Living TV, which we are streaming on, of course. TikTok Paranormal Living. There is some new stuff coming on TikTok in the not too near future. And, of course, email paranormallivingpodcast@gmail.com. So if you would like to come on the podcast, which is being recorded this week for this Thursday, please do send us a message, get in contact with us on either one of the social medias or email, and we can get you on the podcast to share your stories and your experiences. And another thing to remind you of is this. On Tuesday, didn't take me long to think up the name, if you gathered. Of course, Paranormal Tuesday starts this Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. GMT time, of course, because we do have quite a few American listeners on the podcast. So yes, it's going to be an interesting night. It's going to be a bit similar to this live feeds we've done this Saturday, but I do have a few more things to share with you on there. So I'm really excited for that. So please do come on Tuesday night live on the Facebook and YouTube. We'll be streaming from for Paranormal Tuesdays. So please do get on with us. All right. So does anyone have any comments for me this afternoon? Like I say, it's not really going to be a long live feed. It's more just coming on just to remind you all about obviously some of the upcoming things we do have planned. Cheers, everybody. Or has anyone had any recent experiences? Because there is, for myself, I've had quite a few things bump in the night recently. Funny enough, actually, I can tell you a little story while I'm on. On TikTok, I follow quite a few different paranormal investigators and things. And there was one gentleman who was he got on this investigation through these tunnels. I think he was near Birmingham way. And the story of through these tunnels is this lady, she drowned the children or something, and her spirit is still seen around there, and the children. So I was sitting there watching it. I ended up sort of going off into somewhere. And then it was literally like I was stood there with him and I could see this little girl, like Victorian age girl, picked up on about her, and she was just sort of sat against the wall and sort of watching what was going on. It's quite a weird thing because I thought I'd dozed off, but I hadn't until I turned to my miss and she's like, "What are you on about?" And I'm completely free me. It was a very... I will do that, buddy. Yeah, I'll give you a call tomorrow. We can get that sorted. I'm really looking forward to it because, like you say, there's a few things that happened while obviously I've been there myself, and to experience it for a full evening, through the different rooms and stuff, and walk around and see what we feel and sense. I'm really looking forward to that. So I will call you tomorrow, my friend, and we'll get that sorted, and then we can make the announcement. So, guys, any comments for me? Any questions or anything you'd like to share with us? Please do put them in the comments section. That was it. There was something else I know I meant to tell you. So I had a really cool thing happen last night. I was able to talk to Kieran O'Keefe. Yeah, that's right. From who used to be on Most Haunted. And he was the parapsychologist, and he's also a paranormal investigator himself. So I had the pleasure of talking to him last night. Unfortunately, couldn't record it for the podcast, but got a little insight. So he was giving us, he was talking, there was about 5 of us on this chat, and he was talking to us about obviously different places he'd been, use of equipment, which was quite cool. And then I managed to have a chat with him on this app we was using called Clubhouse. And, he gave me some advice. He's been to the Ancient Ramin as well, and said there is quite a few things do go bump in the night there. And someone else who was on had been there as well. She said it was absolutely terrifying. So as many of you know, I get freaked out quite easy. So I think we're in for a treat that night, no matter what. If something does go bang, I think I'll be straight out of that building. But yeah, I got to have a chat with him, and he gave me some advice, and he's inviting me back to Clubhouse to his chat next month to talk about the Ancient Ramin. So hopefully we're going to be able to try and get him on the podcast as well, so we can talk about obviously his days with Most Haunted and a few things he's done, investigations as well. And he has been on a podcast recently talking about the Battersea poltergeist, which is something we are going to touch upon on one of the upcoming podcasts as well, because there's a very, very interesting poltergeist activity story there. So we'll be sharing that with you. So guys, it is that's sort of it from me. Like you say, it was just a bit of a short one, just to give you a bit of a reminder of what's coming up on Paranormal Living. So don't forget, everyone, 3 weeks today. I can't believe it's 3 weeks away. Absolutely nervous, but I'm absolutely so excited to go. Of course, let's take that banner off for you. On the 11th of April, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. and midnight, we will be live streaming from the Ancient Ramin with a few different experiments in a few of the different rooms. And of course, the most haunted room is the Bishop's room. So we've led to believe. So we will definitely be streaming live from there. And we will be recording, of course, for Paranormal Living TV. So we'll be able to get a full episode out there for you as well. And don't forget, Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m., we will be live on here in YouTube for Paranormal Tuesdays, a new stream we will be doing. So I'm really excited. And don't forget as well, everybody, Thursday, the podcast will be out as well, Paranormal Living Podcast. This week, we've got a cool little podcast. I'm not going to tell anything. I will tell you all on Tuesday what it will be about, but it's going to be a really interesting episode. And for those who haven't, go back and listen to the podcast which was released on Thursday, which of course was all about haunted dolls. Very eerie. As I mentioned this on the podcast, very eerie. Just doing the research, I was home alone at that point, and honestly, I felt like there was someone in the room with me. It was very creepy. So please do go back, listen to that episode if you haven't. Remember to subscribe to YouTube and, of course, Apple Podcasts. And all our links for everything is down below here. Facebook, Paranormal Living. Twitter, Paranormal Live 20. TikTok, Paranormal Living. New content coming on there very, very soon. And hopefully we'll be able to go live soon once we get a few more followers. And, of course, if you want to come on the podcast or have any things you'd like to talk about or share stories, do get us on email at paranormallivingpodcast@gmail.com. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I do hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. It's absolutely beautiful here in Blackpool, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will see you all Tuesday night with Jade at 7:30 p.m. Do get tuned in, and it's going to be amazing. Adios, everyone. Love and light.